So it's been 2 weeks since I filmed a video, and it kind of feels a little bit strange, but I'm in a much better place than I was when I filmed the last video that I uploaded. I feel so much better right now. The only problem is I am super sick right now with flu, and so is KB, and so is my boyfriend, so the whole house is sick. Hey guys, today I'm back here to share with you guys a video about my parenting style. This is actually a collaboration that's been organized by Renee. I'm gonna link her channel down below, as well as a playlist to the other videos that you can watch about different moms talking about their parenting style. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually get started. Parenting for me is like a personal kind of thing. It's more based on how you and your baby interact and how you want to raise your kids and everything. And so I feel like to a certain extent this is a controversial topic, but I mean it's a collaboration, and I find it very interesting to find out how other people are parenting their kids. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and actually get started. I have my phone right here, so it's like three topics as well as 3 questions. So topic number 1 is attachment, and this is talking about co-sleeping, crying, daycare, school, etc. So my feel about co-sleeping is I have no problems with it. In fact, when KB was a little baby, we slept with her until she was 9 months old, and we were not even co-sleeping. She was with us in our bed. I'm pretty sure that when we have our second baby and our third baby and however many other babies we have, we're probably gonna definitely sleep with them in our bed as well, at least until they like well over 6 months old. And then when it comes to crying, honestly, I've never had the heart to like let them cry it out. I've heard so many parents, I've read so many articles talking about let them cry it out. Don't let them think that you'll always be there whenever they cry, you'll jump to their rescue or anything. I just have never had the heart for that. So every time when my little baby cries, I'm always there. And it's funny, my boyfriend has the same thing as well. And then daycare, I personally, at the beginning, I had a bit of an issue with taking a baby to school or daycare when they're still young. So what we did with KB is we kept her home until she was well over a year old, before we could take her to daycare. And honestly, this was because we had a nanny, and things were kind of working out. But then when she hit a year, we had a car accident and things were just going sour, and we figured, you know what, we moved to a place that was close to everything, and there was a nursery right literally next to where we stayed. So we're like, you know what, we might as well just take her to nursery. But for the first year, I felt it was better for her to have that one-on-one interaction, nurture her, have all the attention she needs, and in a way protect her from getting sick, because you know when they can nursery, they get sick so often because the other kids get sick and then they catch the sickness from the other kids. So that's what we did. And I think for our second baby, we're probably going to be more lenient and more relaxed in a way. So the little one is probably going to have to go to school around 6 months or 7 months. So, but not necessarily from like 2 or 3 months, no, until they're on solids. Then I can only take them to daycare. Topic number 2 is talking about activities, and then examples here are ear piercings, playgrounds, amusement parks, and water parks. So I'm gonna go on and talk about the ear piercing one. I've had so many judgments around ear piercing because I have my little one's ears pierced. Honestly, I have no issues with ear piercing. I've had my ears pierced as a little baby, and I don't mind at all. I mean, people say you need to give your child that choice to want to like have her ears pierced or not, but I say I will pierce your ears, and then if you don't want to have your ears pierced, then just take out your earrings, and then the ear hole, the what do you call this, the earring hole will just close up, and then you don't have to put on earrings. That's my thing. Kiber has had her ears pierced for like since she was around 4 months old. That's when we managed to pierce her ears, and she loves it. She has no issues with her earrings. There are times where we take them off because I want to clean out her ears and everything, and she doesn't mind it either way, so I don't see a problem with that. And then another thing was about activities and playgrounds and amusement parks. I have no issues with amusement parks and playgrounds. I always take Kira to a playground. I feel like I don't have any issues with anything actually, which is kind of weird. In water parks, the only thing is we still need to take our swimming lessons, myself included. So we try and avoid pools and anything that can be a drowning hazard, because we're not quite clear on our swimming just yet. But until we get our swimming all done and we have our go ahead on swimming, then we will totally be going to water parks as well. And the last topic here, which is very interesting, is talking about punishments. Honestly, I feel like at this point in time, KB is still a little baby to kind of understand and follow the rules. But with that being said, we do have quite a number of simple rules for her. Like, for example, she knows that if we have playtime in the playroom, when you're done playing, you can't just walk out and pretend like nothing happened. You have to tidy up, pack away, and help mommy clean up stuff. She knows that when you say no, you mean no, and she does push the limits sometimes, but she will ask you why. She will want to understand why you say no. So when you say no to her, you have to give her a reason. She knows that when she's naughty, she'll go to the naughty corner. There are certain rules that we apply with her, but then when it comes to punishment, the only thing that we can punish her with is we will use like a cause and effect kind of thing with her. Like, for example, we'll tell her, if you play with your food one more time, mommy's gonna have to take it away. And then if she does that, mommy will take that away. So I obviously don't take it away until she starves herself nearly to death, but I will take it away until she actually is able to apologize, and she does actually apologize and come to me and say, sorry mommy, and then I'll give back her food and she'll actually eat it and not play with it. So those are the little punishments that we apply with her. It's not anything drastic. We don't, like, you know, smack her or anything. There are times where she gets frustrated and she will smack you, or she will smack me or my boyfriend, and then we like give her a little slap back on her wrist, and then I tell her we don't smack each other, and then she will, like, you know, collect herself, and then she'll say sorry mommy, and then I'll apologize back, and then we move on from there. We don't necessarily have any hard punishments. I feel like it'll be a little bit unfair on her because she's still a little baby and she's exploring, and she will break the rules, and no matter how hard we try to teach her, she will break them anyway. So those are the 3 topics with regards to parenting. Now I'm going to go ahead and answer the questions, and this is again 3 questions. So question number 1, it's saying, do you identify with one of the 4 parenting style, or are you a mixture of 2, 3, or all of them? Now if you guys don't know what parenting style we're talking about here, there's actually 4 types or 4 styles. I had no idea until I had to do this collab. And the 4 styles, the first one is authoritative, the second one authoritarian, the third one permissive, and the 4th one is uninvolved. I'm gonna try and link somehow somewhere here what each one of them means, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the one that's applicable to me. My style of parenting is definitely an authoritative parenting style, and this means that this parenting style is a style characterized by reasonable demands and high responsiveness. And while an authoritative parent might have high expectations from their children, these parents also give their kids the resources and support they need to succeed. So I feel I actually relate so much better with this one, because even though I just said that K-Bear is a little baby and you can't really expect her to abide by the rules, but I do, like I said, we do have simple guidelines and rules that she is supposed to actually follow, but we actually also help her to follow those rules. So it's not one of those things where I say this is how it should be and that's the way it is, no negotiations. We try and support her and make her understand why she needs to follow those rules, and sort of guide her to actually stick into those rules. And also another thing that we tend to do with K-Bear is we tend to listen to her. We don't necessarily force things upon her, or like make her do what we want her to do. We listen to her as well. It's almost like a, I don't want to call it negotiation in a way, but it's not like our word or the highway kind of thing. We listen to her, we listen to what she wants, and then we tell her what we want, and then we kind of work together to come to a common understanding, and then we all work together that way. I feel like it works that way because there was a time where we were trying to like have it our way, and it just never worked out, especially when it comes to like doing her, I don't want to call it chores, but for lack of a better word, chores, like coming to cleaning out her playroom and all of that stuff, and it just never worked out. So it kind of came to a way where she would now come say to me, mommy, come help me. And then we kind of figured that way, okay, so if we actually listen to you, you listen to us better. So it's one of those things where we communicate, we in this together kind of thing. It's not just you do it, that's it, kind of thing. So we're more authoritative in that way. I'm gonna leave more details about these parenting styles in the description box down below. So in case you guys are interested in knowing and finding out more, it'll be in the description box down below, as well as a link to a website that describes it much better. But then question number 2, which parenting style did you grow up with? If different from yours, why is your style different from that of your parents? I feel like I grew up in an authoritarian parenting style, because my parents were more you go do it, and they would give very little support, which honestly I do not have issues with that. I love that they did that for me. I feel like I was more independent, I was more I feel like I matured a little bit too quickly, and I was able to like take care of myself and be that I got this girl, and I had no issues with that. Question number 3, are you happy with the way you parent your children, or do you want to change things up, and why? Honestly, at the moment I'm pretty happy, but as K-Bear grows up I might have to change it. I don't know. It'll depend on her personality and what she likes as an individual, but so far we are pretty happy with her parenting style and everything is going well. But anyway, that's gonna be it for the parenting style collab, you guys. I actually had kind of fun answering these questions. It made me realize 1 or 2 things. Like I said, I'm gonna leave them in the description box down below, so go ahead and check them out and figure out which parent you are, or which parenting style you're currently incorporating with your little ones, and maybe just maybe you might want to change it up or keep going. You never know. Don't forget to go ahead and check out the playlist in the description box down below to watch all the other videos of the other parents talking about their parenting style. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed just yet, and check us out on social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links are all down below in the description box. And of course, check out our daily vlog channel where we daily vlog every single day with my little one. It's called K-Bear and Mommy Vlogs, and I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.